Well, boys, JDM absolutely just destroyed Belal Muhammad in the main event of UFC 315, like I predicted. Well, I said he was going to TKO him in the fourth round. He almost did. He almost did it, fourth and fifth. JDM beat him. He beat him. He absolutely dominated him on the feet. Now, I'm going to say this. I think this was the best fight of the year. Now, I know that's not saying much. I know that it's been a very slow year for UFC fights. It's been a very mid-year. But I think this was the best fight of the year in terms of just these guys were dogs. It was like two hungry dogs just going back and forth. Now, it was more dominant from JDM. It wasn't really back and forth. It was mainly just JDM taking the entire fight. I mean, I would say he won rounds 2, 3, 4, and 5, personally. You could argue Belal won the first. I think he won every other round. But still, Belal Muhammad really put in a phenomenal effort. I mean, he landed good shots on JDM. You saw JDM's face after the fight. He had a fucking giant purple face. I was surprised. I was like, Belal Muhammad could do that with his hands? I mean, Belal Muhammad, seriously though, his striking was really good. Where was his grappling? Like, I didn't pick Belal Muhammad to win, but I said I'm worried about Belal being able to hold down JDM. He didn't even grapple at all. Like, at all. He didn't even hold down JDM except for one time. He kind of held him down for like half a minute, and then JDM got up, which I also said JDM has phenomenal get-ups. Like, JDM just looked phenomenal in this fight. He pieced up Belal Muhammad. He didn't work the body as much as I thought he would, but I think he didn't want to open himself up too much. But yeah, just phenomenal from JDM. He's the new welterweight champion of the world. He's brought violence back to the welterweight division, violence back to the UFC, and especially after that co-main event, which we're not going to talk about it. We'll talk about it in a full card reaction maybe tomorrow. But yeah, JDM, he's beating Belal Muhammad. Again, good effort from Belal. You know, he did his thing in there. His grappling just wasn't effective. It just wasn't effective. You know, I did see guys like MMA Joey and Kenny Okoye. You know, I like Kenny Okoye, but I saw him coping. And all you guys that picked Belal Muhammad. But we should talk about the fact that now that Belal Muhammad is lost, it looks like we're not going to get Ilia Topuria versus Islam Makhachev. And it looks like we're getting JDM versus Islam Makhachev. Now, I'm going to do a full sort of breakdown on this fight, but I just want to say briefly, Islam Makhachev is going to get obliterated by JDM. Call me a whatever you want to call me. Islam Makhachev ain't doing shit to JDM. If JDM is shucking off Belal Muhammad like he's candy, Islam Makhachev is getting fucked up by JDM. I'm sorry to say that, but he is. He just is. And Islam Makhachev, he didn't even care that Belal lost. He tweeted like, "Head up, champ," and that was it. Or like, I don't even know what I think it was like, "Head up, champ," and that was it. But he's gonna go for that second belt. He ain't getting it. JDM is gonna fuck him up. Overall, phenomenal main event. Again, probably the fight of the year. I mean, just back and forth. Again, I thought Belal could have won the first. I thought JDM won the second. I thought he clearly won the third, fourth, and fifth. The commentators, don't even get me started. The commentators were so freaking biased. Daniel Cormier, he was saying the most absurd, outrageous things. Like, you know, I think this was, he said this, I think, in round 3 or 4. He says, you know, I think this was Belal's best round. As he was saying that, Belal was getting literally pieced up and Belal had like a bloody face. He was just being like, we know why he was being biased. I mean, he's going to be biased towards the wrestler. It is what it is. But you shouldn't be on commentary then if you have he's so biased. He's entering Joe Rogan level bad, Daniel Cormier. I'm sorry to say that. He really is. Like, his commentary for this fight specifically was just horrendous. He was... And they kind of did this throughout the night too. But he does this thing where, like, Belal would land a jab. Oh, that was a big shot from the champ. Anything, any shot Belal would throw. And it's just like he even said after the fight, I don't want to ever hear anyone say Belal has boring fights. He does have boring fights. This was one non-boring fight, DC. This was an amazing fight. But DC was saying that as if like Belal has Daniel Cormier. I don't know if it's like CTE. I don't know if it's obesity. I don't know what it is, but Daniel Cormier is just like quickly become one of the worst commentators. Just, I don't know, man. His commentary just throughout the fight was awful. Heavily biased towards Belal. Overreacting to any punch Belal would throw. Overreacting to any shot Belal would throw. Just overreacting. It was almost like he was trying to give Belal advice too throughout the... It's just awful, man. Just awful. He's become an awful commentator, but my voice is cracking. Nonetheless, JDM, phenomenal performance. It really surprised me. I thought JDM was going to have to face a little bit more adversity from Belal. Belal's chin is fucking granite. Belal has probably the greatest chin in UFC history. The guy didn't get wobbled once. There was maybe in round 5 or 4, I think it was in round 4 and 5, where JDM was trying to get Belal out of there. He had him against the cage and everything. Belal's a monster, bro. All credit to Belal Muhammad. I've always liked Belal Muhammad, but now I really like Belal Muhammad after that fight. But it's one of those fights. I'm not going to lie, though. No offense to Belal, but it is one of those fights where I'm like, this guy was champion. Like, you know, he got his ass beat, like, really, really handily. Like, I know it wasn't an easy fight. Again, JDM had a huge purple face, and his eye was swollen like that. Like, it obviously was a tough fight for JDM as much as it was for Belal, but damn, man, Belal really, really got messed up. His grappling was not effective at all. Again, he really couldn't get any of his takedowns going. He didn't even shoot as much as I thought he was. Overall, it wasn't a really great night for Belal or Belal Muhammad fans or people that picked Belal to win. I didn't pick Belal to win. I picked JDM to win. Let's fucking go. But we're not going to get Ilya versus Islam. It is what it is. I think JDM fucks up Islam, but I'll do a separate video on that tomorrow. What are you guys' thoughts on the main event? I think it was probably the best fight of the year, to be honest with you, so far, which might not be saying much, but I loved it as a fight. Make sure you guys like and sub. Become a member in the description. Let's go, JDM. We're bringing violence back to the sport, boys. Let's go.